Family. Okay.
Yeah. Stunning number block. This New Orleans Millie rock. Let them Millie rock. Me and Ward don't really rock. Evidently not. Yeah.
Tell him Mr. Rock.
Got that jigger rock. I'm higher than my socks. Twisted like my locks. Big up to the locks. I did a show with Josh. Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here? Did a show with Josh.
Okay.
Soon as I left the spot, pulled over by the cops. Them bitches found my Glock. They threw me in the box.
8 months tops.
Staring at the clock. Commissary stop. Man, we caught a 5 drop. The nigga jaw gon' drop. The bitches draws gon' drop. And then the calls gon' drop.
Hello.
I bought too hard, they flap. Whoa. Now all these bitches got ass. How did they get it so fast? They ain't have that in the past. I still smash in LA, they getting shot. Bitch, I know the docks. In my head, we on the yacht.
Yo, bitch, know where we. Hold up.
I ain't from the know ya, but Tunch is still a soldier. And rest in peace the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia, yeah. And I fuck these hoes if I don't doze off on that drink. If I do, bitch, you to blame. Coochie lane, we stank. It better be the only thing. Big bank, take Lil back.
You know the game.
Molly bitches want your Carter, your Carter. The fireman and fire starter need water. All of your bitches, they prove. All of my bitches, they new. They got more bitches than you. All of these hoes in cahoots. But my bitch keep me in the loop. She blow me like hot camera soup. My waters come out like a troop. Innocent boss, not the oops. Enjoying my pineapple fruits. I'm in a pineapple coupe. Passing you up like you. Turn the head like a screw. Get that hoe a tip. Enough to buy a whip. Get that hoe some sip. She fall asleep, I dip. I'm rich, bitch. Money, Mitch. What's in that bag? 14 bricks.
You got 14 bricks in that bag?
Used to drive a Mozzie. Used to be locked up.
With the dude that's not the Shanti.
Used to be in Holly Grove with dudes that cut the
Bodies.
Tunch got so many hoes
My
that call me
nigga John Gotti.
To your bitch, I'm Mr. Biggs, my nigga Brian Osley. I'm kamikaze and you niggas round the Rozzy. It's New Orleans, really rock. Drop it to the socks. Over your jaw.
The ones that haven't.
Wait for Carter 5 to drop.
6.
It's the rock.
Okay.
Tell them bitches it's the rock.
Okay. I'm throwing up the. Okay.
I ain't from Magnolia, but Tunch is still a soldier. And rest in peace the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia. Yeah.
Family, what it do? It's your boy Jay checking in. Alright. Listen, I appreciate you tapping in with your boy. We got some things to get to, family. Okay? Alright, so check it out. We got Diddy trial, day 6. He's had not only a artist, former artist of his, take the stand against him, but he also has an assistant taking a stance against him. We definitely got to speak about that. Also, Bossman DLOW exposed.
What?
Family, you know we got to speak about that. And also, we got to speak about one of the dumbest criminals to ever grace the face of the earth. Top 100, he got to be in the top 5. We're going to get to that as well. But before we get to the end of it, family, thank you for tapping in, kicking in with your boy. It's Monday. I hope you're having an amazing Monday. I hope your day starting off right. I hope your week starting off right. God is good. Let's have some fun, family. Now, I think we're going to actually start with some Diddy updates, family. I think that's what we're going to actually start with because it is probably, not a probably in it, it is indeed the most pressing news. Actually, you know what? I want to start it differently. Let's go to the tube. Let's see here. Let's find a Law and Order, or Law and Crime, excuse me, update from today's trial. Alright, now this is the actual live. There's us sitting outside the courthouse here waiting for people to enter and leave, things of that nature. Let's see here. Let's actually get a video update. And I know we got some on Twitter, so let me just go back to Twitter, I guess, actually. Family, how you doing today? I hope you are having an amazing day. Bill collectors, my bad. You know what I'm saying? They texting my phone and whatnot. Excuse me. Let's get today's update. Boom. We got that. This is what we need. Let's actually start here. Okay? Now, this is Inner City Press. They have indeed been giving us the play-by-play breakdown as much as we can get possible. We appreciate them. Let's check it out.
Okay, here we are. Matthew Russell, the Inner City Press, at the Southern District of New York courthouse. We're halfway through day 6 of U.S. versus Sean Combs. On the stand in the morning, Dawn Richard, previously of Danity Kane and Diddy Dirty Money. She testified, as she had on Friday, about witnessing violence against Cassie Ventura, etc. Then on cross, they switched it up. They brought in their new lawyer from Georgia, the 9th member of the dream team for Sean Combs.
Wow, they're calling Diddy's lawyers the dream team out that motherfucker. And he do got them. A lot of celebrity lawyers, top notch, you know, the cream of the crop. That's a fact.
Cole Westmoreland, straight off the YSL trial down in Atlanta. And I have to say, she went hard at Dawn Richard. She questioned her about her 3500 material, interviews that she'd done with the government in which she hadn't said that she saw the alleged assault, that she hadn't, various inconsistencies. I mean, it's very hard to tell the same story exactly the same way, but she really highlighted for the jury some inconsistencies in the various tales. But Dawn Richard, to her credit, said like things she remembered more the more she thought about it. There were also questions about her civil suit, and that she had a monetary message. Next witness.
Now, that is very important what he just said. So, Dawn don't like Diddy. All right, I remember there was a time where Diddy was attempting to sell everyone back their masters, but Dawn was very upset about it because she was saying, at this point, what are my masters worth and what do they come with? Well, at that time, if you were to accept your masters back from what Diddy was given, in that deal, you could not go on the internet, you couldn't go in public, you couldn't talk bad about Diddy or Bad Boy. That was part of the NDA, and a lot of people had a problem with it because now what are these records worth? What are they really worth? They're 20 years old. They've been milked as much as they can be milked from Danity Kane, of course. You know, you might be able to at one time get a song used with a sponsor, and it's a long shot that in the future you get a Danity Kane song used in some type of sponsorship. But Dawn turned down the masters so she could continue to, you know, speak freely how she wanted about Diddy because she felt Diddy did her wrong.
And still on the stand as when we go in after the break, Carrie Morgan, the best, quote unquote, best friend of Cassie Ventura, although she hasn't spoken to her since 2018 when Sean Combs assaulted Carrie Morgan. She ran through various violent incidents, including one in Jamaica in which she said Cassie Ventura had been dragged by the hair, and she, Carrie Morgan, and Sean Combs both got on golf carts and went in different directions looking for her. There's going to be some cross. I think it's going to be done by Agnifilo. We'll see how it goes. Some are saying that maybe Westmoreland should have done the cross of Cassie. This is, it's not without just saying in terms of how it was done. It was done in quite an aggressive way, and we'll just have to see. Now, in last.
So, just in case you missed that, Cassie, and Carrie Morgan were best friends up until 2018 when Diddy put hands on Carrie. Now, I'm assuming it was a situation as, you know, Cassie. If Carrie's Cassie's best friend, then Carrie, assumingly, was there for Cassie during some of Diddy's violent moments. So Carrie is attempting to probably get Cassie to remove herself from Diddy, telling her, yo, he's abusive. You don't need to be around a guy like this. And then he abuses Carrie. Carrie like, I ain't going for it. I'm not being around no more. And that's when the friendship essentially ends. They said they haven't spoken since 2018 when Diddy attacked her.
Last week, Inner City Press, we filed an application saying that there's far too much not going into the docket. Every morning, the lawyers argue and talk about what they put in overnight to the judge, and none of it's in the docket. So we filed it. Nothing was said until today. Judge Sermadian said, we have an application from the press that everything should be docketed, everything that you've done so far, redacted as necessary, and file it next Tuesday. What, in 8 days? And thereafter once a week. I don't think that's how it's supposed to go. I guess the idea is that it's delayed so that they can redact things, but I haven't seen such a delay on docketing, so we'll just have to see. We might have to file again, but for now, we have to go back in. We've put up an ebook. It's on Google Play for reasons that I've explained elsewhere, and we're going to keep doing that every week. That'll be a kind of a fact check of people that claim that things were said, and sometimes even attributed to us falsely. In any event, we're not onwards and upwards. We're going back in for the afternoon session. Inner City Press, to be continued.
W Inner City Press. W Inner City Press. We're going to actually look at some of the tweets they put up. Okay. Let's check out some of the tweets they've thrown up here. Okay. Now, of course, these are coming straight out of the courtroom. All right. Start with the beginning of the
Okay,
day.
here we are.
Here we go. Let's back it up just a tad. Back it up. All right. I think we're gonna start around here. Let's start here. Judge, we have an application from the press that emails be put in the record. I'm directing you to put them together and put them in the docket by next Tuesday, and after that on a weekly basis. That's what we were just listening to. Let's actually try to get into the cross-examination here. Combs, Westmoreland. Now, one thing, if you've been here for some of the lives, you will notice that when we are speaking of Combs, you'll see different names popping up here. That's because Diddy has different lawyers representing them, or cross-examining, or going direct at different times. Right now, we got Westmoreland. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure exactly who this lawyer is. This could be the newest lawyer added to Diddy's team. Nevertheless, let's continue. Combs, Westmoreland. About the guns. You didn't tell the prosecutors about. I saw guns at Diddy's house. Don Richard. They didn't ask. Okay. Westmoreland. You never saw Mr. Combs pull a gun out and wave it around, load bullets, or cock it. Don, he just had it. Okay. So that's decent looking for Diddy. Let's continue. Oh, you know what? I should have started here. I'm sorry. Let's move to alleged incident before the Centennial Park concert. You are aware there was a camera crew. Don, not in the bathroom. Westmoreland. You were filmed in the park. Are you aware if the video has been turned over? She says no. All right. So then it continues into what we just read. Let's continue. Let's see. Now he also gives us what Don civil lawsuit against Diddy was. It was charges of forced labor. I believe that's why she just answered as to no sleep. Charges of forced labor. I wonder how that go now. You know, Diddy put her on a show. You guys remember that show? What was it called? Danny the Kane Making the Band? So, you know, this was the majority of her career with Diddy, if we're being honest. It was this season, this show. I think they may have went on a small tour. They may have went on a small tour. This is actually Dawn right here. Blondie. So her lawsuit is charges of forced labor. Let's see. Because it's saying includes charges of forced labor. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't know how much of a case Don has. Let's see here. Diddy fights back, calls Don Richards' $50 million lawsuit ludicrous. Let's pull this up. Okay. Why am I on this side now? I should be on this side. I'm tweaking. Okay. Diddy seeks dismissal of Don Richards' $50 million lawsuit. Damn. Don was trying to break the bank. Sean Diddy Combs is taking a stand in court once again, this time against a $50 million lawsuit filed by former Danny Kane member Don Richard. The lawsuit accuses Diddy of serious allegations including trafficking, forced labor, emotional manipulation, and fostering a hostile work environment. However, Diddy's legal team has dismissed these claims as ludicrous and legally baseless. I do agree just off of the back, but I thought Dawn was a white girl, so Dawn isn't a white girl. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Anyway, let's continue with the tweets. How did Mr. Combs act? Carrie Morgan. Wait a minute. Yeah, Carrie Morgan. Now, this is the former best friend. All right. How did Mr. Combs act? He would yell at Cassie. She lost her confidence big time. Lost her spark. Did Mr. Combs talk down to Cassie Morgan? Yes, about her looks. Who she talked to. By the way, this is the cross-examination by the prosecution to Carrie Morgan. All right. Did Mr. Combs talk down? Yes, about her looks. Who she talked to? AUSA, which is the prosecution. Did he contact you looking for her? Morgan, a lot. Oh, I keep doing the same thing. Did you travel with Cassie and Mr. Combs? Carrie Morgan, yes. Ibiza, Miami, AUSA. What drugs did Mr. Combs provide? Well, shit, get straight to it. Morgan, Molly, marijuana, ecstasy. AUSA, which did Combs take? Morgan, all. Nigga said all the above. Morgan, did you take drugs along with Cassie? Morgan, opiates. Okay.
Matthew Russell, the Inner City Press, in the Southern District of New York.
Now, that's the one we just watched. Let's actually get this morning's real quick.
Was on, and then there were some, I guess they think the case is too controversial. It seems strange because it's all over the world. But we switched platforms for at least this case. And you can find what we said. And the reason, upcoming, let's stick to the facts. Upcoming this week, there's Don Richard, but there's also going to be, after that, Cassie Ventura's friend, Carrie Morgan will testify, then David Jones, then Sheree Hayes, Regina Ventura, Jordan Atkinson, and Gerard Ganon. And you can, of course, Google all of those people, but they'll be over the next 2 days, maybe even into Wednesday, according to the prosecutors. Now, one of the reasons that we put out the thing on Google Play is that as social media, I guess, works these days, people just did a pure fake. Initially, it was saying that Inner City Press had reported somehow that Nicki Minaj had told Cassie to stay with Sean Combs. That's totally false. Her name, it only came, that was false. So some people have said I should do more. All I can say is that we tweeted a notice that it was false. I became aware this morning that someone had reported that what they called UN-supported Inner City Press claimed that there was a Prince audio. No, there was not.
Damn, so Inner City Press getting some motion.
Audio by somebody called Sujit, who's not Prince, and who Cassie Ventura was saying, I'll kill you if you don't give me the video of the freak-off back. So that was false. So for that reason, we've decided to put it all in one place.
Okay.
If it's not in...
All right, so I think, to be honest with you, this is kind of a empty update at this point. Let's continue.
Courthouse.
Let's see here. Okay. Agnifilio. Now, we know him. He's a big hitter for Diddy. All right. Big hitter lawyer for Diddy. One of the tops. All right. Combs, Agnifilio. No. Let me start here. Sorry. Combs, Agnifilio. Then you were both in New York City. Carrie Morgan, I stayed downtown. She moved to Harlem. Agnifilio. Have you ever met Kim Porter? Morgan, yes. Probably at a concert. Agnifilio, was Cassie ever jealous? Morgan, yes. Now, that doesn't help. That doesn't help the prosecution at all. Agnifilio is doing a great job here. You know, again, from the jump, we've been restating Agnifilio, Diddy's team. They're trying to make it seem as if they were in a toxic relationship, an abusive relationship, yes, but a sex trafficking relationship, no. Cassie was a consensual partner in everything she was doing. She stayed around 10 years because it was consensual. She did drugs. Diddy did drugs. They both were drug addicts. And they were both just some freak ass niggas, okay? That's what Diddy's team is trying to get across. So when you can paint a picture of Cassie being jealous, that works. That works. Let's continue. Combs, Agnifilio, and the other way. Carrie Morgan, Cassie was speaking with Michael B. Jordan and Sean got jealous. She was trying to leave him. Agnifilio, you were both using drugs. Morgan, no, we were still in South Africa. Agnifilio, did you learn about Gina? Yes. Okay. This is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. And we're pretty much up to date currently. Let's see. David James. Mr. Combs said, Kim is my queen. Out in LA with my family. He said I have Cassie right where I want her. She's young and moldable. Oh, God. Your Honor, how much longer do you want to go? This would be a good place to break. Judge will break for the day. Oh, so are they done for the day? Is that what this is saying? Wait, there's more. Combs Agnifilio. Okay. Yo, Diddy. I will believe this is probably it for the day as well. We're gonna stay in tune with it. But the reason why I will believe this is it for the day is because let me see here. Hold on. Let me go back to it so I can explain. Let's see here. David James, Mr. Combs said, Kim is my queen out in LA with my family. He said I have Cassie right where I want her. She's young and moldable. AUSA. Your Honor, how much longer do you want to go? This will be a good place to break. Let me tell you what's going on, family. The prosecution is asking to break it this part because they want this to sit with you. Did you notice the reaction I just had when I read she was young and moldable? That is a sign of coercion. That's a sign of, manipulation, those kind of things, which works against Diddy in a sex trafficking case. They want to break here because they want to leave that imprinted as the last thing in your mind when it comes to this trial. And the judge saying here, we can break for the day, is almost a victory for the prosecution. And I promise you guys, this battle, and I'm calling it a battle, but this trial has really been a battle. It's been a war. It's been the feds versus the, as we just heard earlier, the dream team of lawyers. Diddy is literally probably spending, because we're talking to top-notch lawyers. These lawyers are $1,500 to $3,000 per hour. And these guys are working around the clock. He got 9, 10 lawyers, family. He's literally probably spending easily maybe $250,000 a week in lawyer fees, maybe more a week. And you got to remember, this has been going on now months. So Diddy is getting drained, pause, but it's for his freedom. It's for his freedom. So we're going to keep you updated still in today with this. All right. Let's move on for now. Family, we got some weird things going on. All right. We got some weird things going on. They are coming for my dog, Bossman DLOW. All right. The internets have it that Bossman DLOW got exposed for texting a man, inboxing a man.
Nigga, what?
Now, family, we got the messages. I'm going to pull up what's been going on. This hurt my heart when I heard about it. Bossman DLOW is in my young nigga favorites. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Bossman DLOW. And there's nothing wrong with being gay. Don't never get that twisted. But I prefer my rappers to live their truths, okay? I prefer my rappers to live in their truths. Bossman DLOW, if you on the DLOW, which, damn, now that I say that, I should have seen it coming. Damn. Bossman DLOW, you say? I wonder where the DLOW come from now. God damn. Look, let's tap in with this real quick, family. Let's tap in with this. I mean, this is insane. I'm not gonna lie. My dog said he was bad as fuck in school. Now he trying to dodge a sentence. Man, let me find out he trying to lodge a penis. God damn. That nigga went from trying to dodge a sentence to trying to lodge a penis. Damn. That nigga went from bad as fucking school, trying to dodge a sentence, to being just Dick the Menace. God damn. Man, what the hell is going on, man? What the hell is going on, man? Let's get to it. Alright. Bossman DLOW exposed. Now, I woke up this morning saying, what am I going to stream about today? And typically when I'm looking for things on Twitter to stream about, you're going to see a video, you're going to see the whole nine, everything going to come together like that. All I saw was this, family. You see this? Bossman DLOW got exposed, and it had, at the time, 5 million views. Now, as we can see, it's at 11 million. God damn. So, let's check out the evidence that they got against Bossman DLOW, family. It is crazy. Now, this is the man that they say Bossman DLOW got caught up with. God damn, man. Damn, DLOW. Now, how could you not tell? I ain't gonna lie, this is a feminine ass looking man, but it's still a nigga. So it ain't no, I thought this, I thought that. Ain't no perks that heavy, bruh. He got the goddamn Philly hell on, bruh. What's the chalk them niggas be putting on they shit? Hold on, can I magnum? What's the chalk and shit they be putting on it? Hold up. Nah, bruh got the chalk. Bruh got the chalk outline. Bruh got the chalk outline, DLOW. It ain't no way you confuse this for a woman. Okay? Let's continue, man. Let's see. So this is the nigga that got Bossman caught up. Here are the messages. Okay? So where do we start? Who's on what side? I think, let me see. Wait. Oh. Okay, Bossman on the left. I'm sorry. For a minute, I thought Bossman was on the right. Bossman is on the left. So let's look at these messages, family. So we can't see all the messages, but we start here. This is from the guy who's doing the exposing. What's your real name? Bossman. I ain't giving mine, you ain't give yours. Oh, now see, it's definitely Bossman. When I seen that yin, that's definitely how Bossman speak, right? And confusing high. I can even hear Bossman, you know what I'm saying? And confusing high. Justin my real name. Oh Lord, so you is that. So you is that? Oh my God. That shit def confusing. So I'm assuming they're referring to, you know, confusing if it's man or woman. Boom. The nigga say, yeah, I know. Sorry. God made me this pretty. LOL. Oh, Lord. I understand if you not fuck with me now, though. I appreciate you being real. Oh, my God. With the heart, this nasty work. I'm glad ain't nobody around me because I wouldn't want nobody to touch me right now after just reading what I just read. That's disgusting. I'm sorry. Bowman, I never did that. I don't want to be all over the blogs and shit. You know what I hate about this shit? Because this shit fake, family. We know this shit fake, right? This got to be fake text messages. We know this fake, right? I hate the way they think we hear Bossman, though. They definitely trying to speak in Bossman isms. They trying to speak in Bossman isms, okay? Just looked at your Twitter, too. And then, because of course this was posted on the ground, he says, like, he knew I was a boy. Oh, my God. Let's continue. Why not? I can see now. You just do people any kind of way. You know what's even nastier? It's probably this nigga texting these fake messages trying to, like, gas himself up too. I can see now you just be doing people any kind of way. Like, how you think I be doing people? Like, pause, but you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I haven't done nothing to you, though. See? So what you talking about? I'm just saying, you're not genuine for real. You just about money. Fuck a bond. Fuck a real friend. Fuck a real vibe. Because, you know, that's Bossman. All you talking about is linking up and having sex. Oh, my God. You act like we can pop out and be in a relationship, though. LOL. That's what Bossman say. I mean, you started the conversation talking sexually, so what am I supposed to be thinking? LOL. And then we get K, this all I'm showing. Go to my Finsta to get more of y'all favorite rappers. So you just an exposer. First of all, how you gonna say go to your Finsta when we don't know your Insta? Your Finsta? Who is you? Yo, I wonder how these clout chasers break through every now and then. Like, how does this go mad viral like this? Now, I will say this. He threw up the little text message. I mean, not the text message, the Instagram. Now, it's a little tricky, but Bossman, you got 24 hours to respond to this one. Now, look. They do the, he does the gets on Bossman page, and he lets us know that he's messaged Bossman before. Let's check it out. Wait a minute, I don't know too, man. It took that shit a minute to pop on out, man. Hold up. So, start off refreshing the page. Clicked on messages. It do pop out. 1.2 million followers, 72 posts. I don't follow Bossman. Is that real? Let me see. Real quick. I think I still got the gram up. Yeah, I do. Hold up. Oh yeah, I'm glad I did that because I was searching up one of my thotties. If y'all would have caught my recents, GG's. GG's. Okay. Hold up. I better fucking scored. Now I try to die to say it. Okay. Look, now this is Bossman shit. I still don't know if this is real deal. And we do got a story up here from Bossman. I know Bossman done responded to this shit, man. Big Za! What we got, Big Za?
You know I ain't playing.
Hold up, what it say? Okay. I ain't trying to beat nobody on the internet. I don't even play them games. Just keep shit in the streets when you decide you want to play with a real street nigga. We got the response right now, family. We got the response. He letting us know how he feel about this situation. And there's another one after this. We're going to check that out too. But I'm going to run this back one more time. I ain't trying to beat nobody on the internet. I don't even play them games. Just keep shit in the streets when you decide you want to play with a real street nigga. Big Za. Okay. Hold up. What else?
I'm a shit talker. I'm a shit pop.
That's all I got to say. New music on the way. New videos. New sauce. I'm coming. Hey, yo. We ain't need the I'm coming with what's currently going on in your status, but keep the, you know what I'm saying? Say I'm on the way. Cool, you're on the way. We got it. You're on the way. Which one was we at though? Hold up. So we get the Insta, right? But Bossman ain't said shit. And this was in September. Bossman ain't said shit. Bossman put a question mark with the hey. What was Bossman questioning? No, when I think about it, what was you questioning, Bossman? See, there's so many finesse games that can get played. You feel me? Like you don't know who page they actually. I guess this is. Is this actually his page? I don't know. I don't know why you did the question mark, Bossman. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit is a little suspect right there. That shit hit a little suspect. But I ain't going, gang. I'm still, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to show me more than some text messages that anybody can make. These texts. This ain't no DMs. And a question mark for me to believe Bossman. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need a little more. Now, if you got more evidence, then shit, we'll revisit this situation and figure it out. They playing with my dog Bossman though. I don't like it. I woke up, I started looking on Twitter. I seen not only that, man, I seen this shit. I said, wait a minute. Why y'all playing with Bossman like this? What the fuck is this?
Please get it off.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Why y'all playing with Bossman DLOW like this? First of all, this nigga do look exactly identical to Bossman DLOW. That's a fact. I give you that. That's a fact. But this ain't no damn Bossman DLOW.
Please get it off. My God. Bizarre.
See? Playing with a nigga name. Playing with a nigga name. Not only that, man, my nigga Big Zah, next concert, he gonna have his new boom to sound like this.
I'm about the bar, I've been coming up, I've got so much lean, I've been getting stuck, I've been getting hoes, I've been doing drugs. I've been doing this, I've been doing that, I've been riding quick.
I was bad at fucking school. Now I'm trying to lodge a penis. Just got some mere shoes. Like, I was bad at fucking school. Now they call me Dick the Menace. Bro got a Tupac t-shirt on too. I ain't gonna lie to you though. These the kind of gay niggas I can hang with right here. I ain't gonna lie. Pause. But let me tell you something. For you to be rapping, you know what I'm saying? You try and get your bars off. I ain't listen to this shit. What you rapping about? For you to be rapping and to be bold enough in hip hop to have your pussy right on the stage with you, asshole leaking as we speak, right on stage with you. Nah, that's bravery. Like, that respect, gang. I respect that. I respect that.
I'm about the bar, I've been coming up,
All right, let's break down the lyrics. I'm about the bar, I've been coming up. Okay, hold up.
I'm about the bar, I've been coming up, I've got so much lean, I've been getting stuck, I've been getting hoes, I've been doing drugs. I've been doing this, I've been doing that.
Nah, you gotta have a support system like that, man. That nigga Boo is on stage next to his. You can't even get girls to support you like this.
I've been riding quick, I've been riding flat, I've been really sick, I've been fucking bad. Hopping on my grind, let me working on the weekend. If you want this money, baby, then you know how you gon' get it. Bust that pussy open if you fucking.
Did he say bust that pussy open?
Then you know how you gon' get it. Bust that pussy open if you fucking.
Man, that nigga couldn't even lie to his damn self. Nigga couldn't even lie to himself. Now, he recorded the song as a straight man, but he performing the song as a gay man, okay? Because in the song, he say bust that pussy open, but in real life, bussy galore. Bussy everywhere. He couldn't even bring himself to lie on stage.
Bust that pussy open if you fucking. I'ma beat it if you eat that, I'ma eat it. If you ski that, I'ma ski it. Money, money, money. Honey, honey, honey. Honey, honey, honey. Honey, honey, honey.
This song kind of catchy though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look, money, money, money. Bring it back.
Money, money, money.
Money, money, money.
Honey, honey, honey.
Honey, honey, honey.
Honey, honey, honey. Honey, honey, honey. Yeah. Money ain't a power. Money ain't a power. Bitch by the hour. Rock song.
Alright, man. Bossman DLOW, we know your ass ain't gay game, but you do gotta, you feel me, explain these the unboxing. Alright, we do have more questions, okay? We definitely got more questions. Now look, family. Sky Jackson. Family. Sky Jackson. What did Sky Jackson play on? What's Sky Jackson's biggest TV show? I know it's like a kid show. Nevertheless, Sky Jackson has filed a restraining order against her baby daddy for allegedly being Okay, damn it. See, got tongue twisted. I gotta bring it back. Okay. Sky Jackson has filed a. You see how sometimes this no cap, yo, no cap. Right now, I'm glad y'all saying this, no cap, because you know what? When I try to do videos, this is literally how videos happen. Like, you get in the camera, you know what you want to say, and when you start saying it, shit just start fumbling and bumbling. You got to keep restarting. Whoop, wop, wham. So boom, let's bring it back. Okay. Sky Jackson has filed an restraining order against her baby father after he allegedly attacked her while she was holding their 3-month-old baby. Let's get into the story. Wow. W. I cooked that. And there's 9 of you niggas in here. Ain't nobody gonna give me a W for just cooking like that. Let me keep it moving, man. Anyway, Sky Jackson files for a restraining order against her baby's father, claiming he attacked her while holding their 3-month-old baby on Mother's Day. She is also asking the judge to keep him 100 yards away from her and their child, saying she is terrified for her life. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, family. In my opinion, unlike the Diddy G. Haley Bailey situation, this one, nigga, I believe. Okay? No. Whatever she said, that nigga did that shit. You can't trust no red dread head nigga. That's a fact. Not no, like, any nigga, nah. Any albino nigga with dreadlocks braided like this, you can't trust this nigga, gang. You can't trust no albino nigga like this, bruh. You can't. Because an albino nigga like this always trying to prove he, you know what I'm saying? He one of them. I don't even see, anyway, let's get the story. Sky Jackson. And ain't nobody answer what Sky Jackson showed. Like, bruh, y'all niggas, bruh. Let me see. Sky Jackson reportedly files restraining order against father of child. Yo, what is up with niggas trying to beat up they BM? Let's check it out. Sky Jackson reportedly files a restraining order against father of her child. Sky Jackson has reportedly filed a restraining order against the father of their... Sky Jackson has reportedly filed a restraining order against the father of their 3-month-old son, Kasai. According to TMZ, Jackson, 23, has alleged that her ex, Deandra Bergen, assaulted her on Mother's Day while she was holding their child. Per court documents, the actress accused Bergen of slamming her head against a car window and punching her in the face. Damn, bruh. Nah. That's crazy. And she's such a little petite girl. How you putting your hands on a girl that weighed 80, 90 pounds, bruh? Whew. It's crazy. And the mother of your child, bro. Some niggas just be mad and insecure, bro. No cap. That's crazy. So this is a pretty fresh story. We'll keep you up to date on it, but wow. Let's keep it going. We're going to catch up with some more Diddy news if we got any. It actually may have been wrapped up for the day. Let's see. I think so. We'll break for the day. Yep. So it seems today is done. I still want to get some more updates on this. Let's jump to Law and Order. Law and Crime. I keep saying Law and Order. Yo, you know I'm I'm an unk for real, bro. Because every time the first thing that come to mind is always Law and Order. You know what I'm saying? Okay, mom bought gear and ammo from... Whoa. P. Diddy's pattern of violent activity outlined in explosive testimony. P. Diddy trial gets uncomfortable and tense with questioning of Danity Kane. Oh yeah, now we cooking. Let's get to it. Family, y'all locked in?
Court reporter for the Sean Diddy Combs criminal trial. Elizabeth, so good to see you. So you were in court today. Week 2, continuation of Dawn Richard's testimony. She left the stand, Kerry Morgan on the stand. Before we get to the substance of what they had to say, what is the vibe like in court today? How does Sean Combs appear? Who's there? Paint the picture for us, because unfortunately, as we know, there are no cameras. There are no audio recordings allowed in that courtroom. What did you see and what did you hear?
Yeah, well, the tone as far as this morning goes, a lot of people are kind of anticipating what would the rest of Dawn Richard's testimony look like, and especially more so, how would the cross-examination and how would Diddy's defense attorneys kind of be able to pull apart essentially her credibility. As far as just everyone inside the courtroom today, it doesn't look like there was that big kind of present for the defendant side that we've seen last week, especially when we came to day 1 and even day 2 of testimony, and that we didn't see any of Diddy's children inside that courtroom, which I think is a little big and a little not big at the same time. We saw.
Wow, that is surprising. Now, I will say Diddy's children have been there every day. There have been times where Diddy's daughters have left out the court due to what we think is due to some of the graphic language and some of the graphic things being explained and spoken about. But today, for the family not to be in court, interesting. I wonder if it's just from being worn down from going in and going out every day, having so many people, calling you, asking you questions, attempting to dissect everything, or, what?
Images over this weekend that the twins were in during prom season. They were in their prom dresses and that sort. Not 100% sure where the sons are in this kind of picture, as far as are they on the West Coast again, because the twins are about to graduate. So it's unclear why the family presence wasn't so big as it has been for day 1 and day 2. As far as Diddy himself, though, it seems like that didn't necessarily faze him that much. I assume that he, looks forward to seeing his family inside that courtroom, but maybe understanding that they had other obligations. He didn't seem too bothered by that or anything like that. So as far as him being inside
hell no, it ain't no damn other obligations, nigga. I'm a billionaire, everybody rich do to me, nigga. I'm the biggest obligation. Fuck that.
Courtroom, it was still the same old Diddy that we've seen, kind of in the same old outfit that we've seen him in as well too. He was wearing a tan sweater, he had a white undershirt, he had khakis on. When he comes into the courtroom, he hugs his attorneys, he chats with them, all those types of things. And so a lot of people were just anticipating what would it look like once Dawn Richard got back on the stand. And let me tell you something, Jesse, when I saw her on the stand today, and even on Friday as well too, she appeared like she just didn't want to be there. You could tell that she was very uncomfortable, especially talking about her recollection of her time that she had worked with Diddy, her time after working with Diddy, especially during the cross-examination part. I thought that maybe she would get a little emotional because she just appeared maybe a little nervous, maybe a little intimidated, not necessarily sure, but she was very soft-spoken while she was on that stand today answering some of the questions. A lot of those questions obviously had to do with the egg frying incident. It had to do with why Dawn Richard even continued working with Diddy.
Now, the egg frying situation, family, if you do not know, there was a situation where Cassie was cooking breakfast for Diddy, and she was cooking eggs. And for whatever reason, if the eggs were too cold or they weren't to Diddy's likings, or maybe it was just too late, he was asking, why are you cooking them now? Whatever the reason was, Diddy assaulted Cassie. And he did that in front of Dawn. Okay, so when she's speaking about the egg or breakfast egg situation, that's what happened.
Because she just appeared maybe a little nervous, maybe a little intimidated, not necessarily sure, but she was very soft-spoken while she was on that stand today answering some of the questions. A lot of those questions obviously had to do with the egg frying incident. It had to do with why Dawn Richard even continued working with Diddy even afterwards, or even wanting to work with Diddy afterwards. And so a lot of the anticipation, or just the overall tone inside that courtroom, especially when it came to that cross-examination, it was kind of it was a little rough to watch. It was a little like a lot of people, especially us in the gallery, in the press, were just kind of like, wow, this is a little brutal. And they kind of hit the points that they wanted to hit while them being defense attorneys. And so I think that the prosecution really kind of had to tighten everything up as far as, trying to get maybe back in the jury's good graces after kind of seeing that cross-examination go and all those holes that were poked into her testimony.
Man, so for them to say it's brutal, I wonder what kind of facts really comes out. Let's keep going.
And so that was just the overall essence and tone of today's, especially this morning before Carrie Morgan got on the witness stand.
To go by, because I know it's so loud. So, this, Elizabeth, how is the jury responding to Dawn Richard's testimony, and what were some of the highlights? I mentioned it briefly before you came on air, kind of summarized some of the points, but what were some of the points that came out today from her testimony, both on direct and cross-examination, and how was the jury responding to her testimony? Because let's not forget, she is a corroborating witness for Cassandra Ventura Fine. She helped to articulate some of the finer elements of racketeering. What were some of the highlights from her testimony, both on direct and cross, and how is the jury responding?
Yes, this is what we want to know.
Well, absolutely. As far as being under direct, it was really just kind of ironing out the details as far as what happened with this whole egg skillet incident, that being the incident that happened in 2009, according to Dawn Richard, where essentially Cassie was cooking Diddy breakfast. Diddy comes downstairs, gets upset about either the way that the breakfast was made or why it wasn't being made fast enough, and essentially just an assault happened in the aftermath of that, something that Dawn Richard has even pointed out in her civil lawsuit, something that definitely the defense was definitely talking about today. So a lot of it had to do just with under direct examination still while they were finishing that up, just what was Cassie's demeanor when this was going on. They were also asked, or they being Dawn Richard was also asked, you know, Cassie had a pretty quiet demeanor, and that Diddy wasn't necessarily having that when it comes to what kind of promoted this type of violence or what prompted this type of violence, as far as why Diddy would essentially physically assault her. And Dawn would say Cassie would just be speaking up for herself, or it would be something random that happened. Then there were moments where they had talked about who witnessed these physical assaults, and Dawn Richard pointed out names such as Harv Pierre, who used to be the president.
Oh, damn. Harv? Not Harv. Family, if you're a Bad Boy fan, you've seen Harv 100 times. He's like the diet version of Diddy when it comes to always popping out. You see Harv in maybe not a lot of videos, but you seen Harv just on camera a lot. Wow, let's keep going for now.
And a Bad Boy, Mia, who we.
And I will say this: AUSA, the prosecution, is doing such a good job of painting Diddy to be this villain. Now, what do you have going on right now? Cassie has already got on the stand and spoke about Diddy's abusive ways. We've seen the video as well from the hotel where Diddy got two-pieced no biscuit. Now, you got Don coming around, doubling down on the abusiveness of Diddy. It's not making him look good, family.
Expect to be testifying as well too. She had worked for Diddy. Capricorn Clark had worked for Diddy as well too, and then she named other names like D-Rock and Bonds, who both worked security for Diddy. So I can kind of see where the prosecution was kind of painting that or amping that up as far as how the staff is involved in all of that sort. As far as 2010, just the following year, she says she witnessed another incident where they were all at a festival together up in Central Park. They were about to bring out Diddy's Dirty Money group, and that right before this had happened, or actually, excuse me, I am looking at the wrong incident. Sorry about that. But there was another incident in 2010 where they were having a dinner with a bunch of celebrities, and that Cassie and Diddy were kind of arguing a little bit secretly there, and Diddy punched her in the stomach, according to Dawn Richard.
Damn, Diddy? Yo, Diddy a bitch. If all this is true, bro, and Diddy just beating up on these girls like this, bro, nah, that's lame as hell.
There, she said that at that dinner, they had people like Harv Pierre, again, former president of Bad Boy, D-Rock, security, Kalina Harper, who used to work with Diddy's Dirty Money, Mia, who also worked with Diddy, and Bonds were all there during this dinner. And so then we kind of saw an exhibit photo of what Harv Pierre looked like. And so then there was another talk, and this is kind of where I bring up the Central Park incident, where there was an incident where Diddy had allegedly physically assaulted Cassie while they were getting ready for this festival.
Damn!
That Cassie came into the bathroom.
Yo, what could make this nigga so mad getting ready to go to a fucking festival? It's festive! It's a festival! Y'all getting dolled up, cleaned up. This nigga be so high. He's just smacking the shit out of Cassie for no reason somewhere, bro.
And that Kalina and Dawn kind of confided in her, or at least kind of helped her during this moment. They all kind of put on sunglasses and then just kind of carried on like usual. Meanwhile, Cassie's kind of nursing some injuries just behind the scenes.
Sunglasses and Advil.
Now, when it came to the cross-examination, and there was just a lot of testimony going on today, so I'm trying to get you guys all my notes going
You're doing
on
good.
And everything like that.
You're
but
doing
when it came
good.
to the cross-examination, that was done by Nicole Westmoreland, and this was the first time we've kind of really seen her in action when it comes to this specific trial. And
now, you got to remember, we was reading her tweets earlier, but now we find out Westmoreland is a woman. Family, Diddy is so smart. This is the second female lawyer he has on his dream team. And you got to remember, some of these questions are so sensitive. We're asking about bottles in the vagina, okay? He was fucking her. He was lubing her up. Like, we asking some crazy questions. You don't want no man looking at a woman asking all these sensitive ass questions. You want another woman who can relate to a woman, who knows, you know, maybe how to say things a better way than a man will when you're dealing with another woman. So Westmoreland is another female lawyer. This is Diddy's second female lawyer on this case.
there was just a lot of testimony going on today, so I'm trying to get you guys all my notes going on and everything like that. But once it came to the cross-examination, that was done by Nicole Westmoreland, and this was the first time we've kind of really seen her in action when it comes to this specific trial. And so first thing that Nicole Westmoreland's going to be asking her is just about her lawsuit, the lawsuit that she had filed just a few months ago against Diddy. And so she was asked about the demand letter that was I guess set up by her attorneys. She was asked about how many times she spoke with federal prosecutors, and she said she couldn't necessarily recall the amount of times that she had done it, but the defense kind of summed it up that she at least spoke with federal prosecutors 8 different times. They brought back the egg skillet incident where on Friday the defense was pointing out, you said that Cassie was cooling the eggs and then Diddy comes downstairs and then he hits Cassie, or did he hit her, or did you see him hit her? Did you see that he had threw something at her? Was he like, it was really just kind of that quick and that much questioning kind of being thrown at her essentially. And then they brought up how it kind of compared to what she had said in her lawsuit just about the whole egg incident, and said that she didn't see the pan hit Cassie in the lawsuit. And then when she was asked essentially why she brought the lawsuit about, the defense was really kind of pointing at her. And I think this is something that, you know, anybody who had filed a civil claim against Diddy might be expecting this under the cross-examination, is what was their motivation in filing the lawsuit against the defense's client essentially.
Wow, family. So what we just heard is Don, again, filed a $50 million lawsuit against Diddy already. And in this lawsuit, he was saying, or she was saying, she didn't actually see Cassie get hit with a frying pan or get hit at this time, or when did it happen. But now she's on the stand essentially saying something different. Diddy's team is trying to get the jurors to say, hey,
this nigga was clearly lying.
Muted. I caught it. Damn. And notice how she said the questions were coming fast. So you saying you did see him hit him at this time. You didn't see it at this time. It was this time. It was this time. It was before this. It was after this. They, boy, putting in that whirlwind, twin. They putting in that whirlwind. So Diddy's team is trying to discredit this this witness son.
And so while Dawn at times was trying to say that she wanted justice and that she wanted to do the right thing, essentially, that the defense also pointed out, well, you did want compensation as well, too. And Dawn had to kind of own up and admit that she did want compensation for the time that she had worked on as an employee. Then the defense was asking her about her most recent communications with Diddy, as going back as early or as soon as like 2020, 2021, where essentially, Dawn was reaching out to Diddy himself, was trying to get in touch with people about this kind of whole making the band. I believe it's a reboot that they were trying to do where Diddy wasn't necessarily going to be a judge, but instead Dawn wanted to use that opportunity to work with somebody else named Lori Ann Gibson. And
family, this is where Diddy keeps winning. This is where Diddy keeps winning. Stay with me for 1 second, family. Everybody that has accused Diddy of either grape, DV, drugging, whatever it may be, at some time, they ass come back. At some time, at some point and another, they come back. Now, don't get me wrong. Real nigga to real nigga, they probably coming back on some, that nigga did do me wrong, but man, I'm trying to get this bag. I need a bag. I'm broke. And this is probably the quickest and easiest way I can get a big bag, a decent sized bag. So I gotta go back to the person who did me wrong. But at the same time, when everyone's trying to off with the king, now you on that side too. But Diddy's team has done a great job of saying, well, she's saying he was an abuser, or he was using her, or he was doing this, but she came back to try to work with him more. How bad? I mean, is he really the worst if you're continuously coming back looking for more work from him? Why didn't you just dissociate yourself with him? Why didn't, when this initially happened, you come to us then? That's what's smoking a lot of these witnesses. They got Cassie on some of the same kind of questioning. When they found out Cassie was leading some of the freak-offs. When they found out Diddy wasn't even there for some of the freak-offs. That's when Diddy's team, you got to remember it. It has to be without a shadow of a doubt. If you can leave doubt in the juror's mind, you got a chance. Now, me personally, it's such a good fight right now. I mean, we watching a hell of a fight, family. I don't know if y'all really know what's going on, but it's a hell of a fight. If I had to pick a side right now, Diddy going down for something. I got Diddy going down for something right now, okay? Now, do I think he's hitting everything under that RICO? Absolutely not. I think they overcharged him a little bit with the RICO. Overcharged him a little bit with the RICO. So, I don't know. We're going to see, family. Let's keep going.
So the defense was really kind of hammering her just about the facts that she had talked about with federal prosecutors as far as the different meetings that she had had in 2024, on March 18th of this year, on April 17th of this year. Again, just pointing out specifics in regards to this egg incident, but also at the same time going into specifics about whether or not she felt threatened to working with Diddy. And if she felt threatened, if she felt scared for her life, why did she continue reaching out to Diddy as late as 2020 or 2021?
What I just say?
You know, as we ended direct examination on Friday, they were really kind of hitting on the point that after Dawn Richard and even her bandmate at the time, Kalina Harper, allegedly witnessed this physical assault with the whole egg skillet thing, because that's kind of how they were summing up this particular incident, was the egg skillet incident. She was asked on Friday, what did Diddy tell you the next day? And essentially Dawn had said that Diddy essentially said that people wind up missing when they question him and that type of thing. And that was...
Oh, shit. Did it what you say? What you told Dawn? The intimidation is on max. Did y'all hear that?
After Dawn Richard and even her bandmate at the time, Kalina Harper, allegedly witnessed this physical assault with the whole egg skillet thing, because that's kind of how they were summing up this particular incident, was the egg skillet incident. She was asked on Friday, what did Diddy tell you the next day? And essentially Dawn had said that Diddy essentially said that people wind up missing when they question him and that type of thing, and that was perceived as a death threat. So then when the defense had their chance to kind of cross-examine her, they were like, well, why did you feel threatened, and yet you continue to want to work with him? And so the defense...
See what I'm saying? Again, family, these people be broke. They be broke. If they had a better way to get money, they would never call Diddy again. But they don't. Now, they could put in pain, could work hard and figure out something different, but they don't want to do that. You already got somewhat a lane carved out here. If you got to get poked in the ass a little bit to get a little bread, they saying, hey, poke, you know what I'm saying? They cool with it. They cool with it.
these moments, Nicole Westmoreland really kind of hit it on the head. I think a lot of people were possibly...
Damn, Cassie was beautiful too. Yo, how could you look at this beautiful woman and want other men not only to fuck her for you, for you to take... yo, this nigga a freak ass nigga, family. This a freak ass nigga, man.
Wondering, did Dawn come off like a liar, or did she kind of over embellish some of these incidents? But to Dawn's accord and to Dawn on the witness stand, she was just saying, you know, she was trying to remember to the best of her ability. So it was kind of tough to watch, but at the same time, I think Dawn Richard held her own. She didn't, you know, kind of get too frazzled necessarily. She didn't get overly emotional, but you could tell that during the cross-examination, it was pretty tough.
And we actually have a poll up right now on YouTube. Do you think the jury views Dawn Richard as a credible witness? We'll see what the results of those are. I wish I had a little bit more time with you, Elizabeth, because I wanted to ask you a little bit more about Kerry Morgan. This is Cassandra Ventura's former best friend on the stand, but I know we have to get you back into that courtroom. Thanks so much for giving us an update. Great reporting as always. Elizabeth Milner, everybody. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thanks, Jesse.
Now, I'm back here with Afi Patterson. Afi, you want to hear something really interesting as we talk about the questions from YouTubers and we have polls up? So we had a poll that said, has this trial changed your view of Sean Diddy Combs? Ready for this? 56% say yes, 43% say no. Now,
family, what do you feel about that question? Have my thoughts about Diddy changed? No. He was a freak ass nigga from day one. He's a freak ass nigga today. We've heard stories from the industry about Diddy his whole career. We've heard gay stories. We've heard murder stories. We've heard beating stories. We've heard it all. So now for the stories to have more factual base coming to the light on some of them, it just intensifies more of what we already thought anyway, or what we already knew anyway. Now, if Diddy would have came out on some, he like kids or some weird shit like that, that would have turned me, that would have been wild, different. And to be honest with you, family, we live in such a, degenerate hip hop, because in no way, shape, or form would I be okay with a guy putting his hands on any woman in my family or any woman around me, but we listen to artists who beat up women on just regularly, and we're bumping their music as if everything is fine and dandy, you know? It's kind of crazy. Anyway, let's keep going.
Now, look, I'm an attorney, right? And I don't care what the case is. I like the idea of, the idea is for the jury to go in, clear eyes, clear minds, allow the evidence and the facts and the testimony to sway their opinion. To see that change, 56% of, not the jury, but the people watching this, their view has changed. That's interesting. What do you take away from that?
Well, what was it from the beginning? I think it's pretty low. I think it should be higher toward the negative side, because I think for a long time.
Now, family, listen, we about to get up off of this right now, because you got a woman right here giving her opinion. Oh, I think it should have been higher than that. I can't believe 56 people still, okay then. All right, cool. I already know where this is going. I get it. Women, equal rights. I get it. But okay, cool. Let's continue, family. What else we got? We out of that. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, arrives at court. Yo, they had this false rumor going around that Gene Deal was gonna testify, but Gene Deal did show up to court today, and I guess he was just watching Diddy, just watching the trial.
Former bodyguard, we gotta proceed with caution. He will body slam my ass. But I'm gonna say, can we get a scoop?
How are you? I was just watching you last night. That's crazy. I just saw your
Hey
video.
sir, good morning. How are you? Happy Monday. Can we get a scoop on anything new?
So what brings you in today?
Anything that used to happen that you might have seen?
Wow.
That you just wouldn't say? Okay. We got a reaction. That's cool. I can deal with that.
Look, that's all they want. She said, I got a reaction. I can deal with that. It's so insane. We live in a clip viral world. He said, wow. Oh, I got a reaction. Goodbye. Congresswoman Anna Polina Luna, I'm calling on Governor Newsom to review Tory Lanez's case and issue a pardon. His 10-year sentence was based on flawed evidence, political pressure, and prosecutorial bias. Justice must be blind, not driven by headlines. Free Tory Lanez. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, family. Tory was definitely digging this bitch down. Look at her. Tory was definitely digging this bitch down. And she a little baddie, too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Got nice, pretty teeth. Where the hell did you come from? Out of nowhere. Shorty just said, we got to get Tory Lanez up out of there. But that does transition us to our next topic. They are indeed, attempting to push this pardon. And this guy was at the conference, or the conference that Tory Lanez's family had after the stabbing. Fox News' Gianno Caldwell says he spent the last 6 months investigating Tory Lanez's case and claims the rapper was railroaded by former LA DA George Gascon. Now let's listen to it. I'm gonna be honest with you. This nigga got a look I can't trust. I'm gonna just be dead ass honest with you, family. He got that same look of that nigga who was on Get Out. Y'all remember that nigga on Get Out? He got that same kind of look in his eye. I don't know how much I trust this nigga. I ain't saying he on some Get Out shit. I'm just saying. Let's check it out.
Currently recovering after being stabbed in prison. The attack occurred after the New York Post made contact with Megan Thee Stallion's team regarding the op-ed that I was working on with them, and Lanez was then stabbed days later. But his representatives claims that Megan's ex-best friend, Kelsey Harris, is the one responsible for the shooting. Now,
look, this nigga stuttering all through the story, man. Come on, man. Come on, bruh. Get your thoughts together, bruh. Get your thoughts together.
his representatives claims that Megan's ex-best friend, Kelsey Harris, is the one responsible for the shooting. Now, I've been looking into this case for almost 6 months now. I immediately learned that George Gascon, the George Soros-funded prosecutor, railroaded Tory Lanez. And I've been actively working on this, working on a story.
These white people don't have an idea of what the fuck you talking about. Look at these white folks, man. They want to go back talking about some Trump Biden administration shit.
And this has been something that has been quite a movement. I did a petition with the Caldwell Institute for Public Safety at caldwellinstitute.org, where artists like Drake has encouraged his more than 140 million followers to sign this petition. We put it up on Wednesday. We're at almost 300,000 signatures today that advocate for the governor of California to intervene on this and pardon him, because I believe he was really railroaded.
Damn, I'm not gonna lie though. 300,000 signatures is a lot of goddamn people. That is a lot of folks now. Now, do I think it's gonna actually make a difference? Hell no. Would I like it to? Yes. But do I actually think it will? Hell no. But that's a lot of people. 300K on one petition? Sheesh.
Wrote it.
Yeah, them white folks moved on to the next topic. They ain't have shit else to say about that. They ain't have a goddamn word to say. Oh, okay. Well, in other news. All right. What else? We are getting a alleged another what was it called? 100 gigs. Plot twist tweeted out another track list here. And if you didn't know, the name of Drake's next album is supposedly gonna be Iceman. We watched the video where they explain what Iceman mean. We don't have to go back to it right now, but I am ready. And oh, you got some Nothing Was the Same on here? Come on, bruh. Nico, Miami Storm Reloaded, Long Talk, Listening Party, I Forget, ATL Toronto 6 Reloaded. Curtis, I appreciate you, family. I appreciate you, Curtis. No cap. Thank you for tapping in. Not a clue, but as a celebrity, he should have 500,000. Oh, you referring to when we were speaking about Diddy earlier? Yeah. I think so. Yo, Citrus, I appreciate you tapping in. No cap. All right. So family, we got to get to these New Orleans breakouts, okay? We got to get to these New Orleans breakouts. Now, family, if you were unaware, 10 New Orleans prisoners hit the race, okay? They hit the race. They were locked up. They cut a hole behind a toilet, got out, got free, left the police a note saying too easy, too spelled T-O, not T-O-O, too easy, and they are now on the run. Now, here's the thing, family. Unfortunately, 3 of these niggas is already recaptured. Damn. 3 of these niggas is already recaptured, but 7 is still on the loose. Now, family, one of the niggas that got captured, family, we should have known. We should have known this nigga was going to get caught, family. So, New Orleans, Louisiana inmate Kendall Myers, who escaped from jail, has been captured. He went live on IG with his crew when he escaped. Quote, "I'm fresh out."
Nigga, what?
You believe that?
He got away with it. But he ain't get away with it.
Family, what is wrong with these Negroids? Oh, you want to speak about Angel Reese and Caitlyn? Hey, we can do that. We can do that. Wayans can't stay off IG. That's a fact, twin. Now, let's check out this live because we got the actual clip of it. Now, family, just imagine. Just think for a second. Nigga, you locked up. They won't let you out. You have an opportunity with a gang of guys to do the race. And you succeed. Now, what's your next move? That's what I want to know, family. You have just cut out the prison. You free. You free. But think about resources you currently have. Literally no phone. But then again, I don't know. Maybe you do have a phone. We're going to give you nothing but a phone. That's all you got is a phone. No money, no nothing. What's your next move? Now, I'm going to give you mine. Okay? Locked up. Boom. I cut out. I'm out. First move. Throw the phone. Get that shit off me because it can get tracked. I'm not going. That shit can get tracked. Next move. Stay low. If I'm in a woody area, get in them bushes. Get in them bushes. Get in them bushes. Okay? We skirting through the woods. We find our way to a family member's house. Not your man's. Not your man's. You got to go to an old auntie, an old grandma, an old uncle. You got to hit some OG crib. Anything young, they going on IG Live. Nothing young. Nothing young. Nothing young. You got to hit an old person house. They going to have breakfast for you. You feel me? They ain't even know you was coming. They still got breakfast on the table. You feel me? Now, boom. You get some clothes from there. Maybe ask for like $20, some shit like that. Cash. I need, you know what I'm saying? Little $20. You can't use no cards. I need cash. I found my way to a bus stop. I'm maxed up. Or not maxed up. I'm hat low. All I can see is the flow. Shades on. I got my uncle, you know what I'm saying? His old ass khakis and these dumb ass, principal looking ass shoes. You feel me? And my nigga, we is getting to the next town. Now, let's see what this young nigga did. Let's check this young nigga out, man.
Yeah, back on my.
So, the young man who just successfully hit the race got out, went live. And you know it ain't his phone, so his homie, my son Kendall, was bucking last night, popped at 200 and everything with the gallon of apple juice. Oh, my dog getting high as hell before he go back. He said, fuck that. Y'all niggas, I know it. Look, he gave up before it started. He gave up before it started. All this nigga want, look, if all he wanted to do was get high, he could have snuck that into jail. Nigga just wanted to get high? Nigga wanted to pop a perk? Nigga, you could have got that boofed. Nigga like me get out. If I'm planning on getting caught like some dumbass shit like this, nigga, I'm finding me a bed. I'm finding me a bed. I'm finna get mine's wet before y'all niggas take me back up in that thing. Let me get this shit wet real quick, man. Splash me up real quick, man. This nigga wanna pop a perk. Man, let's check this shit out, man.
I hit a bag on my boys. And I'm about to go with a 2. Get up with me. Alright.
You fresh out, huh?
Fresh out of jail. Stop playing.
What? Yeah.
A few more.
Fresh out of jail. Stop playing. Nigga has no plan. Nigga had no plan. Nigga went to the hood, seen his homies for 10 minutes. Them niggas asking, bro, you want some McDonald's or some shit? Yeah, bro, let me get some Nah, fuck the McDonald's. Nigga, let's hit the wing stop, nigga. I need some wings, bro. Nigga got some chicken wings. Nigga probably drunk a Steel Reserve, orange one, some shit like that. Popped a perk.
Stop playing.
What? Yeah.
A few moments later.
Got him. You say your man's mom snitching for the bag? Yeah. Yeah. Your man's mom's is snitching for the bag because this is just a hood catastrophe. I'm not going to lie to you. Nah, they got bro right back up in that bed. Right back up in that bed. What is this? This how they broke out? What the hell? Before that door go live real quick. Oh, that's the door they ran up out that bed. Okay. So I still don't know the entire layout how they did it. They cut a hole in a wall, and I think they got through a little hole there. But I guess when they got through that little hole there, they still had to get through another door. That's the door they shimmy up here, and boom, them niggas up out of there. Look at these niggas, man. Now, here we go. Here's the thing, though, family. All these niggas ain't caught. We still got some out here, you know what I mean? Successfully hitting that bit. Successfully hitting the race. Alright? But this dumb ass nigga here, man, his dumb ass back locked up. You feel me? Telling all this people like, yeah, bro, I went back to the hood real quick. They looking at him dumb like, boy, if I had that opportunity to get up out there, bitch, nigga, I'd be in goddamn, boy, my ass would be in Nebraska somewhere, boy, the middle of Wisconsin, nigga. You wouldn't even know, nigga. Different state, damn near a different face with different plates, nigga. All right. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, here we go. So we got 3 of the 7 captured. Now, right here, they were offering 5 bands. If you had information on these guys' whereabouts, they have doubled it up to 10. They want these niggas back. All right? They want these niggas back. I wish we knew these niggas' charges. To be honest with you, I really wish we knew these niggas' charges. Because some of these niggas, I wonder how much time you had anyway while you breaking up out that bit. You feel me? Like, how much time did you even have, bro? Like, imagine some of these niggas breaking out and you had like 90 days. Like, for me, if you breaking out, my nigga, you gotta have at least 5. At least 5. 5 years. And I mean, like, even after whatever, you had to do 5. At least 5, bro. If you're looking at a year, 2 years, don't get me wrong, 3 years, that shit gonna suck too. Any day in prison suck. Let's be clear. Every day in prison suck. But my nigga, if you gotta do 4 years or better, that's when shit starts stretching a little bit. You feel me? Like 2 years, that's a long time. But niggas can, you know what I'm saying? Niggas can do it. 3 years, whoo, shit. Nigga, 3 years ain't no goddamn walk in the park, nigga. You talking about 1,000 some days now, but okay. 4 years, nigga, you're pushing it. 5, all right, nigga, we hitting the race on y'all hoes. Fuck that. So I can go. All right, man, I'm making a bet. Family, you know we keeping up with this story, so I'm going to make a bet. I got 2 of these niggas not getting caught. I just don't know which ones yet. I'm finna find which 2 now. 2 of these niggas ain't getting caught, family. I got to put my, you know what I'm saying? I got to put my thinking cap on for a second to determine which 2 of these niggas is not getting caught. Now, we got 7 niggas out here. We got Corey Bold. We got Corey Boyd. Okay? Corey Boyd. Okay? We got Leo Tate. Jermaine Donald. Okay? We got Derek Groves. Okay? Derek. We got Linton Van Burton. We got Antoine T. Massey. We got Gary C. Price. Now, off the rip, Jermaine, they getting your ass. I can see it coming. You just got a look on your face that is just ignorance at its highest levels. I don't see you making it. Leo, they getting your ass too. They getting your ass, Leo. You got a look of dismay. You got a look of it, like it ain't all there on you. You feel me? You got that it ain't all there look. You know what I mean? So I ain't believing in you. Derek Groves, they getting your ass too. Okay? Derek, they gonna get your motherfucking ass just because you don't look like you really like that. It looked like you had an opportunity to break out and you feel me? You was just going along with the flow. You even look like what's that Chicago rapper name? The tall ass nigga. You got that kind of look about yourself. Now we get into some of the niggas I believe that got more of an opportunity. Now this Corey Bold nigga, he look like he'll crash out. I'm gonna be dead ass. That's a crash out. He willing to take it places other niggas ain't willing to take it. He probably the mastermind. Corey is probably the mastermind. And if it ain't Corey, it's this nigga Antoine. That's a fact. Okay? Antoine, I don't know. He got a savage look, and I ain't talking about 21. Even though he do got a 21 savage look too. Gary, I don't know. I gotta break this down. We got Corey, Linton, Gary, and Antoine. Now Linton, a bitch gonna get you caught up. See, Linton gonna go over one of these hoes' house. Linton on the type of time I'm on. Linton gonna see one of these hoes, gonna get to living with one of these hoes, gonna get to fucking on one of these hoes. He gonna fuck around and see another hoe, fuck on that hoe, and the first hoe is gonna turn this nigga in. He getting caught up by a bitch. Gary look like you gonna have to take him back in a body bag. I'm just being dead ass honest with you, bruh. Gary look like you gonna have to take his ass back in a body bag. He don't look like he's just going. I don't know. Or is that Antoine? Which one? Okay. So this is what I do. I got Corey not getting caught. I got it's gonna be close. Little baby looking at, that's exactly who I was trying to think of. Nah, that's a fact. Little baby looking at, boy. Corey, I believe in Corey. He an ugly nigga. You can't trust no ugly nigga like a ugly nigga like that ain't got shit to live for. A ugly nigga like that had to be smart everywhere else to get shit done. You can't even be that ugly and get shit accomplished. That's an ugly ass nigga, that boy. I mean, dead ass. I see why he got locked up. But he willing to take it there. So I got Corey and possibly Antoine. Gary and Antoine, they got me. But Corey, that young nigga ain't getting called. All right. Okay. What else? Yo, we were speaking about this last strain, family. First of all, and we're going to speak about who you said, just because we ain't got nothing else to talk about. Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, we're going to talk about that. But we bumped into this Jalen Brunson. Now, family, how many of y'all keeping up with the NBA playoffs? How many of y'all keeping up with the playoffs? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really not, but I do want the Knicks to lose. Okay, but let me explain, though. Let me explain. It's not that I have a problem with the Knicks. I have a problem with the people who like the Knicks. Okay? These people who like the Knicks act as if the Knicks are the fucking Lakers. Like, this is not a dynasty team. Y'all know that, right? These niggas don't have a ring. I think they don't have a ring. Ever. Yet, you speak to these New York fans, they was throwing trash at a motherfucker in the streets. The New York fans was throwing trash at a motherfucker in the streets. Now, it's easy to throw trash in New York because it's trash all in that motherfucker. That's all New York is. That's it. Trash, rats, and fucking glizzies. Right? So I get it. But I like this young nigga Jalen Brunson. Because Jalen Brunson, although I don't like New York fans, he embodies a lot of New York shit. What do I mean by that? Just that tough grit. Like, you got some tough, gritty motherfuckers in New York. Not, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the real cloth ones. The real ones. You got some tough, gritty New York motherfuckers. And I've seen this motherfucker be tough and gritty, and I like it. I like it. Oh, we riding with the Knicks. You like the Knicks. I'm telling you, it ain't the Knicks. It's the Knicks fans, bruh. Let me show you this, man. Let me show you what I'm talking about, man. Hold up. Let me show you this. Knicks fans throw trash. Look at this, man. Like, Knicks fans, bruh. Look at this shit, bruh. This man paid, he got off of work, okay? He been thinking about this game all day. Went to work today, told his co-workers, I'm going to the game tonight. Get to the game. I don't know who won or lost this game. I don't know. I think Indianapolis won this game. My man is enjoying his victory, walking down the street. He got on an Indiana Pacers jersey on. Nigga, all hell breaks loose. Brother is getting hit with bags of trash. I ain't turned my light on. I just realized that. I ain't turned my light on in the back. Look at this shit.
Top team during the playoffs. You putting yourself in danger.
See, this is why I can't be in New York, because a nigga like me, I ain't fucking around, gang. I ain't fucking around. I ain't fucking around, gang. No. Don't put your hands on me. Don't touch me. I'm too grown for this playing for shit. I don't play like this. Okay? I'm glad I live in Alabama. It's stand your ground. If I got on, I don't give a fuck. You get to grabbing and snatching on me. Yo, bro, they are literally, what is, this is assault. What is this? The whole bag, not pieces. Yo, they literally trying to rip this man's jersey off. Yo, if I had a knife, I would be, like, I would put shanks in guts. Niggas is playing too much. Niggas is playing way too much. Like, I don't play like this. Is bro kissing him? What the fuck? Is these niggas kissing? What the hell? What the hell? Is that a kiss? Yo, I'm swinging, bro. I'm not built like this.
If NYPD
See, bro pulled up on NYPD. Now, NYPD
didn't come save this nigga, it would have been nasty for him. Don't come to New York.
Bro, they hit this nigga with a bag of trash, though. Hold up. Yo, is this like the... Who is this? They throwing bottles at who? Wait. Video footage shows Knicks fans throwing objects at Brian Windhorst. Who is Brian Windhorst? Man, let me find out this nigga the owner of the team or something like that, man. Let me find out this nigga like the owner of American Sports Writer. Oh, this dude. Oh yeah, throw bottles at his ass. Give it down. Throw bottles at his ass. I don't give a damn. That's the nigga who covered LeBron so close and shit like that, right? I think.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Yo, bro, this shit is too much, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm glad that Alabama ain't got no NBA team that's in on some shit, because if we was in the playoffs with New York Knicks fans, a New York Knicks fan getting shot. Niggas in Alabama don't play like this. This ain't Alabama games. This is a stand your ground state. Niggas will definitely smoke you. I promise you that. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Niggas is smoking on whoever. And it's another video though, where like I still ain't seen the one, bro.
Nah.
That's the one, bruh. Nigga, Wayne, nigga, I seen garbage can juice come out the trash bag, my nigga. No cap, Wayne, nigga, I seen garbage bag juice come out the bag, gang. I'm not going. No, these nigga playing, bro. These nigga playing like a motherfucker, bro. Man, I feel bad for this little white boy, man. Damn, I don't even know how he can look himself in the mirror. I gotta crash out. Niggas gotta kick my teeth out. Niggas is gonna have to damn near kill me. What is you doing? Nigga. Bruh. Nigga, I might die this day, bruh. Nigga hit him in the head with a whole bag of garbage. New York garbage at that. Nigga, New York garbage have attracted the most exquisite rats in the world. And they hit this nigga fresh over the head with one of them motherfucking bags.
Oh, nah.
She's trying to save the day. Oh shit. Yo. Nah. And we got this shit on camera? Nah, it's cause he went on the Pacers, like, they nuts. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, nah.
Bruh, so this is what I gotta say. It's all right. This is what I had to say. First of all, young man, you played yourself going out there solo dolo. I ain't gonna lie. If you ain't got the Bear Mace spray, like my nigga Charleston White keep on him, if you ain't got you feel me, the quick flicker, and if you know what I'm saying, you know the quick you feel me? Like a nigga like me would have cut a trashy bag to let these niggas know, boy, I'm finna hurt one of you niggas, boy. I'm telling you. I'm finna hurt one of you niggas, man. I don't play like this. You can't play with everybody like this, but I think I said that enough. I think I said it enough. Okay. Yo, I did see this, and sisters, I appreciate you tapping in with us. That's no cap, because I did see the Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark situation going around, trending. Let's pull it up real quick. Now, some people are saying that Angel Reese. Let me see. So some people are saying, you know, Angel Reese. It just depends on which angle you're taking it from. Some people are saying Angel Reese was flagrantly fouled on this play. Some people are saying she was not. It was just an NBA play. But the people who are saying it was just an NBA play are also being joined with, you know, well, Caitlin Clark's white. Why would you stand up for this? Like, it gets a little, you know, it gets in that kind of territory. Let's actually look at this play. Let's determine if we think this is a flagrant foul or if this is just a regular foul. Now, was this the play? Oh, this is the play. Now, I'm going to be honest. I never saw the beginning part. I never saw the part where Angel Reese, you know what I'm saying, gets girl out the paint first. I wish this was a little higher HD too, but hold on. Now, see? The internets. They see? They trying to make Caitlin Clark the villain. But we ain't speaking about that, what Angel did to, you know what I mean? So boom, Angel Reese. She shoved the shit out shorty. Straight up, in the back. Am I wrong? Like, y'all let me know. Boom. Shoved out the way. Caitlin like, yo, you just pushed in the back. What the hell is going on? She pointing it out. So Caitlin like, yo, what was that? Now, for a moment, Angel Reese hesitates somewhat, believe it or not, and damn, wait a minute. Let me do that again. Sheesh. God damn. God damn. That's... Anyway, so Angel Reese actually pauses for a second, seemingly in anticipation of a whistle. So check it out. So boom, she pointed it out. Now when she pointed it out, she see Caitlin Clark there somewhat, you know what I'm saying, lagging. She go for the layup, the hard layup. Boom. She see it. Caitlin Clark gets back on defense. And she fouls. Now let's look at it again. Let's look at it again. And we need another angle too. We need another angle. Now from this angle, it looks like she definitely, it ain't even a question if she fouled her. The question is it flagrant? Let's see here. Hold on, because you got to be careful scrolling down Twitter.
He's spinning.
Is it?
Couldn't pop it in. The old board, no.
No, that ain't it. I'm sorry. Okay, this is it. And this is way better views. Way better views. Yeah, Cheeks. Hey, look, man. You, Citrus, you going to be all right around here. You going to be all right. Hey, man, some good Cheeks. Hey, man, look, I'll pause the video in the middle. I ain't. You feel me? A nice angle of some cheeks. Sheesh. I told y'all, Ruby Rose got the song of the summer. We can listen to it after this. But before we get back to that, let's look at this play again.
And look out, Caitlin Clark.
Oh, shit. Angel was about that life, too, now. So, now, off of this, we see... Hold on. And I'm going to move to the other side so we can see the basket. So, at this point, Angel has already pushed this young lady. We got Caitlin pointing. You got Angel rebounding. Let's go.
Strong on a three. And look out.
I ain't gonna lie. Caitlin definitely flagged that. It was a little flagrant. It was a little flagrant. Just a tad. Just a little bit.
Caitlin Clark pushes Angel Reese.
And I ain't gonna lie to you. Angel Reese mopping the floor with that little white girl. I like her heart, though. I like her heart. I like Caitlin Clark heart. I like that. But, nah, Angel Reese probably put hands and feet, you know what I'm saying?
Angel Reese gets right up into Caitlin Clark. Afterwards,
But
there's something to say as Clark walks away.
But I ain't gonna lie though, Angel, that's the way the game go. You pushed her homie first. She came back and gave you the push. Now you mad.
We know there are always increased eyeballs, energy, and attention around the matchups between Reese and Clark and Angel Reese.
Shit, hey, look. She kind of sexy when she mad in that motherfucker, man. God damn.
Eyeballs, energy, and attention around the matchups
Shit.
between Reese and Clark, and Angel Reese is still going after.
Now let's look at it again. Now she fouled. Look, shorty right here like where the foul at. Hold up. She looking like, yo, what happened? Where the foul? Ref looking like, bitch, keep playing. That what the ref looking like, keep playing.
Clark in the aftermath.
Now, right here. So we know it's a foul because she ain't even go for the ball. But that's part of basketball. Sometimes you flop on the arm, boom, smack your shit. I get it. But the flagrant come in at the end. It looked like Caitlyn gave her a little like shoulder with that motherfucker. And
everyone in the arena had to know this foul.
Like you see how she kind of strong arm, or is this a flop? Wait a minute.
Clark in the aftermath.
Arm. Damn, Caitlyn kind of strong. Nigga, you see the definition of her shit.
Everyone in
Swipe down.
the arena had to know this foul.
Nah, she gave her a little push still at the end, though. She gave her a little push at the end. That's a
As
fact.
soon as you saw Angel Reese wide open, you knew that Caitlyn Clark was going to come in and take that foul.
I like the way she turned. Hey, to turn the back after I just fouled this. Hey, man, look. Caitlyn Clark, I'm rolling with you, shorty. Now, look. I like the way you standing up for your teammate in this motherfucker. No cap. She fouls your teammate, nigga, I ain't going. Fuck that. I ain't going. I'm not going. I'm not going. That's what she said, gang. And I'm rolling with that. I am. Fire. Yo, Citrus, I appreciate you tapping in and giving us that one, man. No cap. No cap. What else we got up in here? Yo, that's crazy. Oh, this shit at 19 million views, too. Sheesh. We didn't have a lot today, so I'm so glad we've had such a great stream. This has been a great stream. That's a fact. Now, we do recall during some of the wild Diddy stories that have been coming out. Family, you got to remember, during these times, not only are we finding out about the freak-offs, we're finding out about some of the violence, some of the violent instances Diddy has had amongst the last few decades. Now, we heard about him blowing up Kid Cudi car. Facts. We heard about him blowing up Kid Cudi car. Of course, we heard about him hitting a coach in the head with a dumbbell or cowbell, some shit like that. You know, standing up for his son playing college football. He felt like his son wasn't playing enough. But another instance of violence we heard was Diddy allegedly hanging Wale over a balcony by his feet. That's a fact. That's a fact. The story's alleged, but we've heard this, okay? Now, we got Wale addressing this situation. If I'm being honest, if you got dangled by your feet outside the balcony, are you even going to tell the world the truth? Because if you asking me right now, who do I believe? Diddy or Wale? Nigga, I'm believing Diddy. Nigga, we know Diddy blew up a nigga car. We know Diddy like the freakiest of baby oils and other things. Like, we know Diddy doing a lot of shit. Why wouldn't I believe he had you dangled over a balcony? But let's check out this clip. Let's check it out.
Your name was brought up in something with the Diddy situation.
Why are you asking me about that stuff?
Yeah. It happened. You see how he got over aggressive as soon as the question came out? Like, if you know some shit fake about you, you might give a laugh or, yeah, I heard about that dumb shit. Or, like, you're going to give something that's a little genuine and, like, but you can still feel like it ain't. When he said that, I felt like I felt like it happened.
And something with the Diddy situation.
Why are you asking me about that stuff?
I was gonna say, to clear it up, you weren't involved in it.
I never got in an altercation with that man.
Yeah.
I've never been in an altercation with nobody in the industry.
Yeah.
I've had close calls, but not him. Definitely, like that. It was made up by somebody who was just trolling and it just went.
Yeah, I know you are, because when they throw people's names in it when you have nothing to do with it, I know that's like.
It's a topic to get to go. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah.
Like that's preposterous, man.
Your name was.
I don't know. He says fake preposterous. Wale, you my man. You made for Lauren too. It's a classic to me. So I'm a roll with you, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't really know. Man, we done really hit all our topics, but I'm trying to get to 2 hours, so we got 10 minutes. What can we talk about for 10 minutes? I've been thirsty to get something to drink for a minute, but I feel like with only 10 minutes left, I should not get up. I'll tell you real quick, out of nowhere, as a grown-ass man, I just found out that Birdman and Master P were really beefing back in the day. Now, we all knew you had Cash Money, you had No Limit, and you could assume it was like a little fake beef, and it's still, I guess, somewhat fake beef, but they was rapping about it, and I didn't know that. So Birdman says Master P told Priority Records he'd leave the label if they did a deal with Cash Money, and reveals Russell Simmons refused to sign Cash Money to Def Jam because he didn't like the artwork for their albums. Let's check this out. And again, family, I appreciate you tapping in. If you haven't, please hit that like and subscribe. I appreciate you, family, so much. Like that. Hold on, I got nigga net.
What was Cash Money doing when P and No Limit was popping off?
Honestly, I never heard of that dude.
Really?
Never. I knew him. I kind of knew him because he played basketball.
Right.
And that's AAU because sometimes our project was Shakespeare. They was Rosenwald, so sometimes that shit play together.
Right.
And a nigga really could ball.
Yeah.
Play.
Yeah.
I never knew him of no street
Like
shit.
not in the streets.
Nah, so.
Nah, he still kind of dissing, nigga. We 50 and up, nigga still dissing low key.
You know, we heard of it, but we was all young, but then they left and came back. I ain't understand the shit, like, cause I've been out here all this time doing this. I ain't never heard of this shit, but his wave came from the West Coast.
Yeah, because, I mean, they was getting it popping, like, in Richmond and all, you know.
It came from that way.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, that was smart just based off of, he had the South feel, he had the West Coast, and it was something new and something different. And at the time, what was unique about him, or to us, is he was independent on his own, getting money, and he had like a unprecedented record-breaking deal. I forgot who gave him his deal.
Priority gave it.
Priority.
A lot of Texas niggas' music was coming our way.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
like Rap Alive.
Yeah, Rap Alive
true.
was like the pioneer for us. That was somebody who I really looked at was Jay Prince in my time of coming up.
Yeah, absolutely, the OG.
Saw how he did his shit.
Right.
And Texas music would come down to us, but now our music going their way.
So y'all get into it, you get in there, Universal. Now, did you fly to New York? Or was it LA? Or like
New York.
So you went out there,
New York.
met with Doug Morris and all that.
I met with other people. I met with, I think it was Warner Brothers, Sylvia Rome.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you was meeting with everybody?
Yeah, I was meeting with everybody.
Yeah, get the best
Sylvia
deal.
Rome, she said, and I got nothing but love for Sylvia. Over the years we didn't work together, but she said our music don't work for them. So we just left. I just walked out.
Right.
I went to Def Jam.
And
met with Russell.
Right.
Roar and Kevin Lyles.
Right.
This nigga Russell said he don't like our artwork. I said, I'm like, this is
I'm making millions of dollars a week, nigga. You don't like my artwork?
Crazy.
You know, Russell's a legend.
Nah, we love him. That's the OG.
I walked clean out.
Yeah.
You don't like my artwork. What about my music?
Right.
Yeah. You don't care for the music?
Right.
So I left and I went to Priority.
Right.
Some weird shit here, right? Go to Priority. They fly us to California. Me and Slim, a couple of homies, we go out there. Nigga come in there and said, man, I'm sorry we can't do the deal. He said, cause Master P said if we sign y'all, he leaving.
Wow.
That's some real hating ass shit. That's some super hating communication. That's some super hating communication. Crabs in a bucket. P ain't even want to see his own con out of his own city make it out.
It wasn't enough room for more than one New Orleans nigga.
I just jumped on a jet and went back to New Orleans and was like, fuck it, we just gonna grind with it.
And
then Mel and Winton up called. I said, this is my last trip. I ain't taking no more motherfucking flights to New York or California.
Right.
Fuck it, we'll thug it out.
Yeah. Thug it out.
I'm still making millions. They gonna come down here and fuck with me. I ain't going back.
Right.
And that was my last flight.
And look, what I never noticed was literally in a song, P dissed Birdman.
4 or 5 homes, curve a jag for the summer. That's that sitting on 20, but I ain't no motherfuckers done.
What'd he say?
4 or 5 homes, curve a jag for the summer. That's that sitting on 20, but I ain't no motherfuckers done. 4 or 5 homes, curve a jag for the summer. That's that sitting on 20, but I ain't no motherfuckers done.
Damn! SS sitting on 20s, but ain't no motherfucking stunner? What you mean by that? Rat-a-tat-tat.
I represent the third. Are you a rookie? I'm a vet.
Yo, I remember when this shit came out. It was so hard, twin. No cap.
You the captain, I'm the crunch. You got the dinner, I got lunch. Hit the weed,
pass the blunt.
Your eyes red, you got the fun.
How you like me now? Gold teeth with a smile. Try to take me at the ghetto, but I'm still bug wild. Damn! Okay. Alright. Alright.
This ain't even losing to a lame rapping. It's like you wipe your butthole and your nose with the same napkin. This shit's not happening. Me losing to.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Yeah.
Every time I hear this beat, I just start thinking about something. You know how I feel about you, baby.
We done went through them today, so family, we did it. Alright, listen, I appreciate you tapping in, kicking it with your boy today. Family, I love you so much. I had so much fun today. Citrus, thank you for tapping in. That's a fact. You pulled up, gave us some fire, some new energy, and I appreciate you, brother. Of course, we got more lives coming this week. Family, I'm behind on edits. Yo! I'm behind on edits, family. I need, like, no cap 5 videos on my page as we speak, and I don't have none of them. But we're going to keep grinding. We're going to keep finding a way. We're going to keep making a way. So with that being said, family.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Family, it's Monday. We got through it. All right. I hope I've helped you through your Monday some. I hope your day is going amazing. I hope your evening goes great. We'll be back soon. Share the product, share the content, like and subscribe, man. I love y'all niggas so much. We are out till next time, family. Peace.
I'm higher than my socks. I'm twisted like my locks. Big up to the locks. I did a show with Josh. Did a show with Josh. Soon as I left the spot, pulled over by the cops. Them bitches found my Glock. They threw me in the box. 8 months tops. Staring at the clock. Commissary stop. Man, we caught a 5 drop. The nigga jaw gon' drop. The bitches draw's gon' drop. And then the call's gon' drop. Hello. I bought too hard, they flat. Whoa. Now all these bitches got ass. How did they get it so fast? They had that in the past. I still smash in LA, they getting shot. Bitch, I know the docks. In my yeah, we on the yacht. Yo, bitch, know where we dock.
Hold up.
I ain't from the know ya, but Tunch is still a soldier. And rest in peace the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia. my bitch keep me in the loop. She blow me like hot camera soup. My waters come out like a troop. Innocent boss, not a oops. Enjoying my pineapple fruits. I'm in a pineapple coupe. Passing you up like you. Turn the head like a screw. Get that hoe a tip. Enough to buy a whip. Get that hoe some sip. She fall asleep, I dip. I'm rich, bitch. Money, Mitch. What's in that bag? 14 bricks. You got 14 bricks in that bag? Used to drive a Mozzie. Used to be locked up with the dude that stopped the shanty. Used to be in Holly Grove with dudes that cut through bodies. Told you got so many hoes, they call me John Dottie. To your bitch, I'm Mr. Biggs, my nigga Ron Osley. I'm kamikaze and you niggas Ronda Rousey. Used to roll it, really rock. Drop it to the socks. Oreo Joy, the ones that haven't dropped. Wait for Carter pop the drop. It's the rock. Tell them bitches it's the rock. Yeah. I'm throwing up the rock. Yeah, I ain't from Magnolia, but Tony still a soldier. And rest in peace the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia. Yeah.
Do the knowledge, nigga.